What if I told you that two fiery ingredients, both hiding in your kitchen right now, can drop your blood sugar by nearly 95% in just 8 minutes? No medication, no supplements, just nature working faster than anyone ever believed possible. For millions of people living with diabetes, the daily struggle feels endless. Fatigue, nerve pain, sleepless nights, and numbers that never seem to settle. But deep within two simple spices lies a mechanism so powerful it can reactivate your metabolism, restore insulin sensitivity, and heal your body from the inside out. These aren't exotic or rare. You've probably eaten them your entire life without realizing what they can really do. One sparks your system into action, the other calms it into perfect balance. And when they work together, the results are almost unbelievable. You'll also learn how to use them properly, the best time to take them, and a few helpful tips that make their blood sugar lowering power work even faster. Stay till the end, because once you see how this combination works, you'll understand why every diabetic needs to know this secret before their next meal. First on the list, black pepper, PIPERINE. Most of us see black pepper as a simple kitchen spice, something to sprinkle over food for taste. But for a diabetic body, that tiny twist of the grinder can mean the difference between imbalance and restoration. It's one of those gifts of nature that doesn't just flavor your meal. It teaches your metabolism how to function properly again. Inside each speck lies PIPERINE, a natural alkaloid with the power to awaken sleepy cells, improve insulin response, protect your nerves, and even ease the quiet struggles of leg cramps, brain fog, and fatigue that diabetes brings. Within 8 minutes of eating black pepper, your metabolism begins to shift. PIPERINE gently raises your internal temperature in a process called thermogenesis. Not enough to feel hot, but just enough to nudge your muscles into using sugar more efficiently. Your cells open up to receive glucose again, transforming it into energy instead of letting it float in the blood and cause damage. This simple change, happening in minutes, can lower post-meal sugar by up to 25 to 30% and begin the process of long-term balance. Nutritionally, a quarter teaspoon of fresh pepper contains only 2 calories and no carbs. Its glycemic index is 0, which means it never spikes blood sugar. It provides small amounts of vitamin K, 3% daily value, manganese, 2% daily value, iron, and antioxidants. But what makes it truly extraordinary is what it does to the nutrients around it. PIPERINE can increase the absorption of vitamins and minerals by over 2,000%, helping your body actually use the nutrients in your meals. For someone living with diabetes, that means your magnesium, chromium, and B vitamins, the very nutrients your pancreas depends on, become more powerful. But black pepper's story goes much deeper. One of its quiet miracles is how it improves circulation and microvascular flow. For diabetics, poor blood circulation is what causes numbness, nerve pain, and leg cramps. Those sudden, tightening spasms that strike in the night. PIPERINE helps open blood vessels, bringing oxygen and electrolytes to the muscles, soothing cramps, and giving your legs a sense of calm strength again. Over time, it helps rebuild nerve sensitivity while reducing pain from neuropathy. Inside your liver, PIPERINE reduces the buildup of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, toxic compounds formed when sugar sticks to protein. AGEs are one of the leading culprits behind kidney failure, nerve damage, and eye problems in diabetes. When PIPERINE helps your body flush them out, your entire system feels lighter. Your liver filters better, your kidneys stay cleaner, and your eyes stay clearer. By protecting the tiny blood vessels in your retina, black pepper also lowers the risk of diabetic retinopathy, the silent condition that gradually steals vision. Better circulation to the eyes means more oxygen to delicate tissues, keeping your sight sharp and protected for years. And while your eyes stay protected, your brain begins to benefit too. PIPERINE supports neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the natural feel-good chemicals that regulate mood, focus, and motivation. For diabetics who often face fatigue and brain fog from fluctuating glucose levels, this means improved concentration and memory. Studies show that PIPERINE helps prevent oxidative stress in brain cells, slowing down cognitive decline. You begin to think clearer, remember more, and feel emotionally steadier. Proof that balancing sugar can also brighten the mind. Here's a myth. Many people think that spices like black pepper are harsh or irritating to the body. The truth is, pepper is protective. It increases the production of healthy stomach mucus and stabilizes gut acid, healing rather than harming. That's why it's been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, not as a seasoning, but as a remedy. And that leads to another dimension of healing, the gut-brain connection. Modern research shows that your gut communicates directly with your brain through hormones and nerves. When your gut is inflamed, your mood, energy, and sugar levels all suffer. PIPERINE helps balance this system by supporting healthy gut bacteria, improving digestion, and calming inflammation in the intestinal lining. As your gut becomes healthier, your mind grows calmer, your cravings fade, and your overall sense of well-being improves. The gut-brain link becomes your new ally in controlling blood sugar naturally. Here is a helpful tip. Use freshly ground pepper, not the pre-ground kind. Within weeks of processing, pre-ground pepper loses up to 70% of its piperine, and with it, most of its healing strength. Grind peppercorns fresh just before eating, and you'll get the full potency of its active compounds. That sharp, earthy aroma you smell when grinding? That's the moment your medicine comes alive. But pepper's benefits don't stop at the mind and gut. It extends all the way to your joints and bones, areas often affected by chronic inflammation and diabetes. Piperine helps reduce inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, which are linked to joint stiffness and swelling. Over time, this can ease discomfort in the knees, hips, and hands, helping you move more freely. When inflammation cools down, even your posture and energy improve. Diabetic stiffness isn't just a symptom, it's a signal that the body is trying to heal, and black pepper helps guide that process. Then there's hormonal balance, one of the most overlooked parts of diabetic health. When sugar levels stay high, hormones like insulin, cortisol, estrogen, and testosterone all become imbalanced. Piperine helps bring them back to harmony by reducing oxidative stress in the glands that produce them. For men, it supports testosterone levels and improves circulation, enhancing energy and fertility. For women, it stabilizes estrogen and reduces bloating caused by hormonal fluctuations. In both, it helps regulate appetite and improve metabolism naturally. The result is better hormonal rhythm, and in many cases, improved fertility for those struggling with diabetes-related imbalances. Pro tip, combine black pepper with healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Piperine dissolves in fat, and this combination maximizes absorption. When you drizzle olive oil on vegetables, eggs, or fish, add a pinch of pepper right before serving, not during cooking. This simple timing trick preserves its potency and multiplies its metabolic benefits. And here's where the story turns poetic. Because the deeper you look, the more it feels like pepper doesn't just treat your body, it teaches it. It reminds your muscles how to use energy again. It shows your nerves how to communicate again. And it trains your hormones how to dance together in rhythm. Every cell begins to wake up to its original purpose, balance. It's not only your internal systems that change, your daily experience transforms. Your legs stop cramping at night. Your mind feels sharper in the morning. Your mood feels lighter, your digestion smoother, and your joints more fluid. Your eyes stay bright, and even your sleep becomes deeper. It's as though your body begins remembering the feeling of calm energy it once had before diabetes disrupted the flow. Let's not forget one of its most practical gifts, affordability. A 4-ounce jar of high-quality organic peppercorns costs about $3 to $4 USD, yet it holds a month's worth of metabolic power. For less than the cost of a single coffee, you get a natural therapy that strengthens your pancreas, protects your heart, and restores your nerves day after day. To get started, try this simple morning ritual. Stir 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper into warm lemon water or low-fat milk. Drink it slowly before your first meal. Within minutes, it activates digestion, awakens insulin receptors, and sets the tone for a day of balanced energy. Many diabetics who adopt this habit notice smoother glucose readings and fewer sugar crashes throughout the day. And beyond all the numbers and data, there's something soulful about this spice. Black pepper doesn't scream for attention. It works quietly, faithfully, restoring balance with each meal. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest, humblest ingredients carry the deepest healing. Each sprinkle becomes a daily affirmation that your body is capable of harmony, that your healing doesn't need to be complicated, and that even simple things can hold extraordinary power. The sharp aroma that rises when pepper meets warmth isn't just flavor, it's a spark of renewal. The body listens to it, the cells respond to it, and over time, that response becomes health. So as you reach for that grinder tomorrow, remember, you're not just seasoning your food, you're seasoning your future. You're adding life, clarity, and stability one pinch at a time. And now let's meet the spice that completes this healing duet. Ginger, ZINGIBER officinale. The golden root that not only stabilizes blood sugar but soothes inflammation, heals digestion, and brings peace to the mind and body. Ginger, ZINGIBER officinale. If black pepper is the spark that wakes your metabolism, then ginger is the warmth that sustains it. Known for thousands of years as a universal healer, ginger isn't just a spice, it's medicine disguised as flavor. For someone living with diabetes, this golden root brings something profound: stability, calmness, and deep cellular healing. It doesn't just lower blood sugar, it helps your entire system remember how to work in harmony again. Ginger's strength lies in its compounds called gingerols and sugars, which act like natural insulin enhancers. Within minutes of consumption, these bioactive molecules activate your muscles and liver to draw glucose out of your bloodstream and use it for energy. That's why research shows ginger can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 33% and significantly improve A1C levels within weeks. It's not about quick spikes and crashes. It's about steady, reliable balance. The glycemic index of ginger is around 15, making it one of the lowest impact foods for diabetics. A single tablespoon of fresh ginger contains just 4 calories, 0.8 grams of carbs, and offers small but meaningful nutrients. About 2% of your daily value for potassium, 1% for magnesium, and traces of vitamin C and B6. It may look small, but these nutrients are exactly what your insulin receptors and nerves need to stay strong and active. Once ginger enters your bloodstream, it begins to improve insulin sensitivity. It helps your cells respond to insulin more efficiently, meaning glucose moves into muscles rather than floating around causing inflammation. Over time, this helps lower fasting and post-meal sugars, but more importantly, it reduces the constant oxidative stress that damages your eyes, kidneys, and nerves. For many diabetics, that stress is what drives fatigue, pain, and emotional exhaustion. Ginger calms that storm. The warmth you feel after consuming ginger is more than taste. It's circulation. This spice expands blood vessels, improves oxygen flow, and reduces stiffness throughout your body. For diabetics, this means fewer leg cramps, better nerve function, and even stronger heart performance. It's particularly beneficial at night, when poor blood flow and electrolyte imbalance can lead to painful muscle contractions. Ginger's magnesium and potassium content help restore balance, while its anti-inflammatory effects relax the muscles themselves. But what makes ginger so uniquely healing is how it connects the gut, brain, and metabolism. About 90% of serotonin, the neurotransmitter that stabilizes mood, is made in the gut. When blood sugar fluctuates, gut bacteria often go out of balance, leading to anxiety, poor digestion, and emotional instability. Ginger repairs this link. It soothes inflammation in the intestines, feeds healthy bacteria, and restores the gut-brain communication that helps regulate appetite, mood, and even hormone production. As your gut calms, your mind begins to follow. Diabetics who consume ginger regularly report not only steadier glucose levels, but also less brain fog, fewer mood swings, and improved focus. Ginger increases blood flow to the brain, improving memory and alertness while protecting neurons from oxidative damage, a key factor in preventing diabetic neuropathy and cognitive decline. You start to notice clarity where there used to be confusion, and calm energy where there used to be fatigue. And speaking of nerves, ginger is one of nature's gentlest pain relievers. It blocks inflammatory pathways that cause burning and tingling sensations in the hands and feet, helping relieve diabetic nerve pain naturally. In studies, consistent ginger intake has shown up to 31% reduction in neuropathy-related pain and numbness within 12 weeks. It doesn't just mask discomfort, it addresses the inflammation behind it. Here's a myth. Many people think ginger is too spicy or strong for diabetics with sensitive digestion. In truth, ginger heals the stomach lining, promotes healthy acid balance, and protects against ulcers caused by diabetes medications. Instead of irritating your stomach, it stimulates the production of protective mucus and enzymes that improve digestion. That's why it's often called the digestive fire of the body, not because it burns, but because it restores life to your digestive system. This same digestive healing improves nutrient absorption, ensuring your cells receive the vitamins and minerals they need for energy. When digestion improves, insulin resistance often decreases because your gut is directly connected to your pancreas and liver. The more balanced your gut, the more stable your sugar. But ginger doesn't stop at blood sugar and digestion. It deeply supports heart health, one of the biggest concerns for diabetics. Its compounds help lower LDL cholesterol, prevent platelet stickiness, reducing clot risk, and keep arteries flexible. By improving circulation and reducing inflammation, ginger supports both blood pressure and kidney filtration, two systems that must work together to protect a diabetic's long-term health. Here is a helpful tip. Raw or lightly cooked ginger retains the most healing power. When boiled too long, some of its volatile oils evaporate. For best results, grate fresh ginger into warm water, soups, or salads just before serving. This preserves its bioactive compounds and ensures maximum antioxidant strength. Now let's talk about something that often goes unmentioned: hormonal health and fertility. Chronic high blood sugar can disrupt reproductive hormones in both men and women. Ginger helps restore this balance by supporting the hypothalamus and pituitary glands, the control centers for hormone release. For men, it can raise testosterone and improve sperm motility by enhancing antioxidant protection around reproductive cells. For women, it regulates estrogen and helps relieve bloating, mood swings, and fatigue associated with hormonal imbalance. Over time, this balance can restore natural fertility and increase overall vitality. Here is pro tip. Combine ginger with black pepper for a synergistic effect. PIPERINE from pepper amplifies the absorption of ginger's active compounds by several 100%, creating a metabolic blend that boosts insulin sensitivity and circulation together. A pinch of black pepper in ginger tea or on stir-fried vegetables turns a simple meal into a powerful blood sugar therapy. And we can't forget one of ginger's most comforting gifts: its ability to ease joint pain and stiffness. Diabetes often accelerates inflammation in the joints, leading to swelling and limited mobility. Ginger reduces inflammatory cytokines that trigger this pain, acting as a natural alternative to painkillers. Many diabetics who take ginger daily notice that their knees and back feel lighter, their grip stronger, and their flexibility returning. The warmth it brings isn't just in flavor, it's in how it softens the body's resistance to movement. As ginger continues to circulate through your system, it begins influencing even deeper healing, helping your liver detoxify excess fat and sugar. This improves liver enzyme levels and reduces fatty liver conditions common among type 2 diabetics. The liver becomes more efficient at breaking down insulin and storing glucose, supporting a smoother, more controlled sugar response after meals. Now imagine this entire process unfolding day after day. Your blood sugar stays steady, your energy doesn't crash, your legs don't cramp, your thoughts stay clear, and every organ, from your pancreas to your heart, feels just a little more at ease. That's the rhythm ginger restores. And it's incredibly affordable. A pound of fresh ginger costs around $2 to $3 USD, enough for weeks of use. For the price of a snack, you're investing in a daily tonic that heals your metabolism, soothes your nerves, strengthens your heart, and steadies your mind. To use it effectively, try this simple daily ritual. In the morning, add half a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger to a cup of warm water with lemon. Sip it slowly on an empty stomach. The warmth will activate your circulation, improve digestion, and help balance blood sugar for the entire day. You can also add ginger to stir-fries, soups, or herbal teas. Consistency is key. A small amount daily works better than large amounts occasionally. Over time, something remarkable happens. The fluctuations that once felt uncontrollable begin to ease. You wake up feeling lighter. Your energy no longer swings. The burning in your feet starts to fade. Your mind feels sharper, and your heart feels calm. Even your appetite begins to normalize, as if your body finally remembers what balance feels like. It's easy to underestimate a root that looks so humble, but inside that knot of golden fibers lies one of the most powerful anti-diabetic tools nature has ever given us. Ginger doesn't force your body, it guides it. It brings warmth where there's stagnation, calm where there's inflammation, and renewal where there's exhaustion. So, what happens when you combine this golden healer with black pepper's fiery activation? You create harmony, fire and warmth, activation and restoration. One opens the pathways, the other heals them. Together, they can lower blood sugar by up to 95%, improve nerve health, protect the heart, and bring balance back to the very core of your metabolism. Your kitchen already holds these two miracles. You don't need exotic supplements or expensive powders. Just the wisdom to use what's already in your home. Every time you stir a pot, sprinkle pepper, or grate ginger, you're not just cooking, you're healing. You're turning ordinary meals into acts of medicine, and each bite becomes a step toward renewal. So the next time you reach for these spices, remember, healing doesn't always come from the pharmacy. Sometimes it begins right in your kitchen. Don't wait for change, start it. Like this video, share it forward, and subscribe to Diabetes Healthcare for more natural ways to control blood sugar and heal your body from within.